me. Just watch what I'm saying. I'm going this way with them down that alley. So you, yep. All right, you guys. We are gonna just. All right, you guys, come on. Come on, little girl. Are you okay? You're just staying to stall all the time. Yeah, she's okay. All right. For a brave donkey, he's not. Asshole. Get out! I have a stick. I have a stick. Come on, little girl donkey. Oh, hers does not want to leave her pen. No, they didn't get reprieves, and so we're getting them ready to go. We're going to run them up the alley so he can load them. Come on, little girl. Good girl. Good job. Yeah. No, we're putting them up this alley right here so that when he gets here, he can just back up to this gate and load them. So, well, so that way, this is the loading alley. So when they come, he can bring the truck in and back up right here. And there's this alleyway. And Charlie and I will go around back and run them back up here. And that way he can shut the gate. That way when the truck comes to pick them up, look at your little donkey running. If anybody would like to pay reprieves for these donkeys, it's $25 a piece. And then they can stay here for another week and keep trying to find homes. So if anybody wants to pay $25 per donkey, you can pay a reprieve for just one, or you can pay a reprieve for all. So you do not have to pay a reprieve for every one of them. You got it? All right, got it? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. All right, you guys. So basically, the donkeys didn't find homes. We've put them in the alleyway to be loaded back. So long story short, if you would like to pay a reprieve on a donkey, it's $25 each. You can, and if you only have 25, so you only want to help one, that's okay. That's no problem. And that way, they all can get some help, and it'll be okay. So, and here we go, you guys. We're gonna get the barn cleaned up and get the stalls bedded for the next load of horses that are coming. So this is the hardest part of this job, is that those 6 donkeys are super quality donkeys. They didn't find a home, so we've put them in the alleyway to load them, and hopefully some people will step up and pay reprieves, and if that's what the case is, we can just go put them in a pen. And they can stay in that pen for a week until they get purchased. The minis all got a home, so they're staying here for quarantine, and that's about all. So, all right, you guys. And this mare right here, she sold. She's here. She gets moved today. She's been here long enough now that she can go into quarantine for herself, or private care. She's been up here, and now we have Venmo, we have PayPal, Facebook Pay, because Charlie has Facebook Pay, and it's the donkeys are $25 a piece to buy them reprieves, and you don't have to do all of them. You can do just one. I put them in the loading alley, but if they do stay for an additional week, they'll all live in a pen like this for a week. Yes, Tammy, it's Charlie Plate 05 at, oh, Charlie Plate 0, yeah, like numbers like 05. So Charlie Plate 05 at gmail.com. And just charlieplate05 at gmail.com, and you will put on there donkey reprieve. So we will put that, I'll put that in the heading, and so As soon as we get enough reprieve for all of them, they can all stay. They don't cost a lot. That's why I'm saying for 25 bucks each, I can buy a round bale and a protein block, and we can let them live in a pen. And there's 6 of them. There's 6 donkeys, and we can do our best to let them just stay in a pen till we find them a home. And tomorrow, if we can get reprieves for all of them, tomorrow when it's sunny and nice, we'll go out and take a video of all of them in their pen. Every pen on the property has a 10-foot gap, so the horses can't touch faces for quarantine purposes, obviously. But all of the pens are 1 acre here, and the ones in the back are 3 acre, and they all have 30 by 25 sheds that are giant. They're 30 foot wide and 25 foot. Are they 35 by 25 or 30 by 25? They were 30 foot this way and 30. They were 30 by 35. Okay, good. So they have huge shelters. We bought this property just for this purpose. We bought this property solely so you guys and I can do what's best for as many animals as we can every single week. We're going to rehome as many as we can from slaughter. And then the ones that don't find homes right away, if you guys will help me by paying reprieve money, we can keep them a little bit longer until they do find homes. But the donkeys are, Deanne, if you will inbox a message to us, we can help you with that. That's not an issue. But anyway, we'll get the donkeys. We'll try to get the donkeys in a pen so that in the morning we'll do a video. If you guys will send reprieve money, we can get them a bale of good hay for the week, and we can get them a protein lick, and they can have their own 3-acre pasture. April, that sounds great. We're trying to get some reprieves. It'll get the prices down a little bit. That way, huh? What? To put the donkeys in there? He can't back up right there to load them. That's okay. We have this little pen right here that doesn't have a stall attached. Most people probably would have not put a fence and just had this be a bigger run around, you know, like a double run. So we're going to build a little hut up there, a little bit taller than the fence, and make this like a little pony facility. This one also. This one is the same way. There's no stall attached because it's on the back of my office, but it's a full runaround. And so we're going to put a little shed in there and be able to put minis and donkeys in there. That way they're just held until their owners can pick them up. So there's the big barn. They've never seen the big barn. Let's go show them. You guys want to see our big barn? Huh? Yeah, we'll show you guys our big barn, since you guys have only ever seen this. You've only ever seen the barn where the kill horses go. You've never seen the barn where our barrel horses go. Yeah. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I thought it was Daddy for a minute, but it's not. It's just a truck like his. Poor Jacob, I call him Daddy, and I call him Daddy in public, and I call him Daddy constant, don't I? But Jacob has got to the point to where I can be like, Jacob, and he never even looks up, and I can say, Daddy, and he looks up, so. Oh, I threw hands. I was like this. I was like, it's a box. Here's our barrel horse barn. You see, this is where the barrel horses live. So the barrel horses, I'll be like, Daddy, come here, Daddy. So this is where Spymaster Fame goes. This is the Chi-Chi stall. And it's like this. It's 45 foot by 15 foot. And these are really cool because they're 12 wide and 15 foot deep. They're huge. This is what they look like. And they have windows. And half of them are really cool because they're padded. And they all have the bars that come down right here, just like the other barn. So this is the barn where the barrel horses go. We have the wash rack, and we have the feed room that's right here. And then there's an apartment in here. Well, it's a big set apartment, but it's just a room. But it's got a window. The stall. Charlie. dirty kicker. And all the stalls have, in both barns have rubber mats. Every stall, which is super cool. You can see them. So then there's these two big stalls. There's this one, and then there's this one. And this one is the one for mares that go under lights. And we have the light with the timer that they have to come back and put the switch on so that all the other lights can go out, so the horses are not under lights, but this horse right here can stay under lights. And then, of course, we have these stalls, and then, of course, this opens up to the... I know, I thought that earlier, actually. And it's... And then it just opens up to all the... There's 30... Okay, there's 4 that are 3 acres. 4 of the pens are 3 acres. And then there's 8 that are 2 acres. And then there's 12 right here that are an acre. And then these are also an acre, but they're an acre this way instead of this way. Because there's 6 right here, right? 6, 12. Yeah, 6, 12, and 12. So this is the facility that we have. And the way that we're going to do it is the back row back there is going to be stuff that's sold. Like we will quarantine back there, stuff that's sold going out of state. Kind of our barrel horses will go through the middle. And then the stuff that's like super high end will kind of stay over here. And that way there's breezeways. Like I said, no 2 pens touch. But since you guys hadn't seen the barrel horse barn, we're still trying to clean it up. There was like trash in all the stalls. And we were like throwing trash over the... Just stuff that's blown in here, you know, we were throwing it out over the stalls today, so. We haven't really started up here yet, though, like. Ooh, the lights do look good. Look at all the lights. Yeah, it's super dark outside already. So over there is the barn that all of the horses that come from the kill pen for rehoming, and then this barn is the barrel horses, and the great thing is, they never have to be exposed to each other or touch each other or anything like that. Nice. Alright, so, and every stall has a built-in fan too, which is kind of cool, and they're tied into individual switches. It's just a lot of... The electrician came today though, and... Alright. And all the stalls have windows, which is also really cool. And then we... have the walker, which we're going to turn it into a freestyle walker, like where it's extended and much better. All right, you guys, well, the donkeys, $25 a piece. Again, we have Venmo. It's Tara Michelle Sanders, all one word. We have PayPal. Somebody posted the PayPal link in the comments below, and we can put those things in the caption above. Or if you would like to pay the reprieves for one or all or any, you can inbox me if you need for me to help you get like just an invoice or whatever. And then here's this barn, and we were cleaning today, so God, I feel like when I come in here, I like want to put like a service announcement, like, we are in the process of cleaning this barn, please do not judge us for all of the, look, yes, all the doors work now. Charlie's face, like, did you see the door open? I did it. I did that. Charlie was in here cleaning. And here's the tack room for here. We have not blown this out yet, so please don't judge us. Every time I open something, I'm like, 2 people can only clean so fast, especially when one of them is a hot mess express with their migraine. Me, had a migraine all day, so. What we have coming in are a lot of really nice animals, but I'm not, how do you say it, Charlie? Like, Charlie and I are not, look at my hair. We're not like a 501c3 rescue where people pay for all of this. Like, this is my life savings. Everything that I've ever worked for is in this place. And so I'm literally doing this for the horses. So every time you guys help pay reprieves or you guys purchase a horse from us that doesn't go back to slaughter, it really helps me because that's the whole point of this. Like, please, if you guys are looking for a horse, keep us in mind. Keep us in mind.
And if you pay a reprieve, look, the $25,
On the
it's
donkeys.
not putting gas in our car like some rescues want to do it.
I know. So Charlie and I, we're not against 501c3 rescues by anybody's standards.
But
We just don't I kind of made it in life. I worked really hard. I did good. And now this is like such a thing for me, and it put me in such a good position to be like in a relationship with Jacob because his family has a kill pen. So I can get the horses and I can give them more time, and it worked out really good. But my whole life, I never dreamed of like living in a kill pen or having to be there. But the reason I was willing to take that on is because I wanted what was best for the horses. You know what I'm saying? Like I really, it's what for what? Yes. No, Thompson Livestock Company. But we have a group too. They're just not the same. And I don't know how to change the names. And at this point, I'm so tired of Facebook, I can't handle it. Look, you guys, we found all these homes. And look, we bought this very expensive hay. Look at him, he's not sorry. Look at him, Charlie. He's like, I am not sorry. I'm not sorry. He took very expensive hay and just smashed it. Look at him. He's like, fight me, bro. What are you doing? He's like, I'm snacking on this hay. And look, little girl. Little girl. So now we can clean this stall up, and of course we have like the sprayers. One is for outside, but one of them is like gonna, bleach the stalls and everything. So now we can clean this stall, put shavings in it, and bleach it where the donkeys were, so something new can come in. And it's a lot of work, but gosh, it's awesome. And they have windows. I was a little bit worried to put the windows down on the donkeys for fear that the black Jack would be like, boop, but he's okay. Yeah, the minis are. They get to come in, they get to go out, so it's totally okay. But this one is like a little brat. He just basically tore the hay, all the hell. We put 2 flakes in there, and now it's basically his bedding. And no cares. He does not care. He's like, I'm not sorry. You can tell when he sheds, he's going to be chocolate. Look how cool his face color is. Paula, thank you. People that have followed me for a long time know that I've taken a lot of scrutiny because people always assume when horses come into the kill pen thin that like somehow we've done that or that we caused that. And it's very hard when you don't have a facility like this. Hi, Mama. Tell them. I got a new home last week. This pretty girl got a new home. Yeah, see, I got a new home. And she gets to be in a pen tomorrow. We kept her in a stall just to evaluate her and to make sure that we could catch her and everything and to start her on grain. We wanted to start the graining in a stall so in case, so she wasn't out in a field where we don't see her at all moments. So we started her back feeding her slow. And she's been on grain for a week. And now we can put her in the pen. She is very pretty. So we can put her in a pen, and she can finish her private care time in a pen out there until she transports. And we don't have to worry. We can go feed her, and we don't have to worry that she's going to have a tummy ache or anything. So we do the first week of refeeding or like introducing grain in a stall. And then after that, we're good. I can go outside. Huh. So I can go outside. I can be unsupervised. I can be unsupervised. That's right. So anyway, we have a lot of work left to do. Like I started blowing all of this out, and until we power washed and got all the cobwebs, it was bad because I was just blowing, and the cobwebs would blow and then flip back and hit me, and they were all over me. Go this way? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to open the doors on this end. But, all right, you guys, inbox the page if you want to pay a reprieve and you don't know the address for PayPal or Venmo, or if you need an invoice via like a card processor, if you just have a card, we can do that too. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Deanne. I appreciate that. And if any of the donks receive double money, we will actually utilize that money, which is going to be great to lower their price. So please don't ever worry, like if, say that you're like, oh, she said she sent 125, I also sent 25. We will collectively, everything that we receive, we will total it, publicly and say we needed 125 and we received 200. We will take the 200 and divide it by 6 and take that much money off of each donkey, and we'll get them a protein lick and hay, and the reprieves help to pay their price down as well, so that new homes can afford transportation a little easier as their price gets paid down. So I really appreciate everything, and just wait till you guys see this beautiful load of hay that we bought today. This is our office, by the way, and we got furniture for it. It was supposed to be the office, but it's really a lounge room. We're just gonna, so we can hang out in the barn. Okay? I think she's wanting to back the trailer all the way in so that she can get it out of the rain for right now. No. Nope. Charlie, you're gonna have to go. She was fixing to take my door off. Okay. Just make sure she doesn't take the wall off. We're good. Okay. We're good. Yay. All right. So, look how beautiful this hay is. Is this not the most beautiful green hay? It's fertilized coastal Bermuda, yes. Hey, that's the only great thing about having the office is you can always back up in here like this. Like, in this stall, you can still get to it. That's perfect. It's beautiful hay. So, she said she was snacking on it, and it was very nice. You want to give her some treats? I'm trying to treat break her. We've been trying to treat break her, you guys. We love
delicious horse treats. And Kristen and Josh can do you a mixed bucket, or if you find out that your horse likes a very specific, these are the raspberry hearts.
Hey, Mama.
And the alfalfa.
Here, Mama. We'll get her treat broke. Oh, it's okay. She's like, I don't know. Come here, Mama. She's like, my food here. Yeah. Her bucket goes in that corner, so she's like, hey, food lady. She's like, I'm not taking that from you. That's not my sweet feed. And the funny thing is she's like the best kid horse ever. She's just not sure about being in a stall. I can tell she's never been in a stall before this week. Like this whole week, she has been like, why am I? She stays in the run and will hardly come in the stall. And when she comes in the stall, she acts like a deer that's been trapped in a corner. Like, why am I in here? Come here, Mama. So we'll just keep working on getting her treat broke. Oh, she had delicious hay, and we already opened a bale as soon as we got here. Come here, Mama. Look at her. She's like, I really want to like y'all. Come here. It took 3 months for Paulus to take treats. They've been through a couple things when they come from the auction.
Buddy just eat treats for like forever. I had to eventually like shove them in the corner of his mouth. And,
Is that the stud that you? Yeah.
Yeah, my stud. And then he was like, wait,
This is nice. Why didn't you tell me sooner what you were doing? Excuse me. I'm just gonna keep my hand here forever. This is just an all-day deal. She's like, I don't think so. Look at her. She's like, excuse me, food lady. The bucket's empty. It's not dinner time yet, and you've already had breakfast. It isn't. What time is it? Oh, we're 20 minutes behind. Okay. Yes. Well, all right. Oh, look at Charlie B.
well, I'm a little gun shy because the dirt daubers couldn't get the door open or shut.
She is looking good though, you guys. I mean, she needs a good bath, but it's been too cold here to do that. But she's doing good, and she's staying full, and her top line is starting to fill in, so. She probably would not. She has all the Bermuda hay in the corner already. As soon as Charlie got here, we busted a bale. It's sitting down there, and gave it to everything that was in the barn. So she's like, I have already. What are you doing? Oh, here. So the stalls have been cleaned, and her Bermuda hay is over here. She's got plenty. I just put this. So she has the hay already. I'm not really sure what these are for. Those.
Oh yeah, remember those chocolate holders? They focus on their hair.
You think that's what it's? I don't know. I mean, I know what those are for. Yes. But what is that for?
Her fan.
Okay. Okay, it's her fan. And then all the stalls have custom tie-ins and 2 doors, which is, and then this one. Let's see, maybe I can figure out. Oh no, Charlie, this is what it's for. Very random. I just figured it out. We haven't power washed inside this stall yet, so come look. No, that's not. It's for this. How random. And that was for water buckets. They didn't drop a feed tub in that. They put a water bucket in it. That, you know what I'm saying? They were just sitting. Well, they were just sitting water buckets in it, but I don't. I mean, I'm probably always going to keep those tubs in here because, well, they have runarounds and they're going to be outside. But that's what that's for. Who knew? Okay. Random. Let me see. Yeah, because we just have the feed bucket now. You know, like the feed bucket. Huh. Well, there's a lot of little things we haven't quite figured out about the barns yet. I mean, we've just been here a couple of days, Charlie and I. Okay. Yes, well, we're going to put the door back together. Thank you guys so much on the donkeys. Like I said, Venmo, PayPal, everything always works. And if anybody has sent double money on any donkeys, don't worry. We will get collectively the price of all of them down. We just have to. All right, let me help her get the door back in the groove. Goodbye, you guys.